Today I messed up when I learned the language my girlfriend speaks when she gossips with her friends. My girlfriend is South African. We met 2 years ago at a coffee shop in Portland when she accidentally grabbed my iced latte. She has this thing where she apologizes in Afrikaans when she's flustered. That day she said jammer jammer about 15 times while her face turned red. For the past 14 months I've been secretly learning Afrikaans through online courses. $47 a month, 3 times a week at 6 a.m. before work. My plan was to surprise her family when I meet them at Christmas in Cape Town. I wanted to ask her dad for permission to propose in his own language. I practiced in my car during lunch breaks, used sticky notes with Afrikaans words all over my home office. She never noticed because I'd peel them off whenever she came over. 3 months ago, everything changed. At first, the eavesdropping was harmless. She told her best friend that I snore like a broken lawnmower, that I ugly cry during Pixar movies, that I tried cooking her traditional bobotie and somehow gave us both food poisoning for 2 days. I laughed it off, even kept a list of the funny stuff to bring up later. Then last month on a Tuesday night, she took a call while I was playing FIFA in the living room. She walked onto the balcony but left the door cracked. She was speaking fast, her voice breaking in a way I'd never heard before. I muted the TV. Listen, Pa is getting worse. The doctor said the chemo isn't working anymore. He doesn't know about the medical bills yet. We're keeping it from him. My controller went slack in my hands. Her dad has stage 4 pancreatic cancer. She's been flying home every other weekend for the past 5 months telling me it's for quarterly work reviews. The flights alone from Portland to Johannesburg must be costing her $800 each trip, sometimes more. I started paying closer attention after that. Every phone call became a window into this secret life she was living. Last week, she got another call from her mom at 11 p.m. I pretended to be asleep. Ma, I can't keep doing this. R$250,000 for the experimental treatment. My savings account is almost empty. He keeps asking why I seem distant lately. I don't know how much longer I can lie. R$250,000 is roughly $13,000 USD. She drained everything trying to save her dad while I've been complaining about my $60 parking tickets and whether to upgrade my phone. The family decided not to tell me because they didn't want to scare me off before we got serious. Her mom specifically said, let's wait until after the holidays to see if this American boy is worth the trouble of including in family matters. I've been sitting on this for 3 weeks now, watching her smile through breakfast, listening to her say work was fine when I know she spent her lunch break crying in her car, pretending I believe her excuses about being tired. Yesterday she took a call while I was in the shower. I heard everything through the bathroom door. The oncologist said 4 months if we're lucky, maybe 6 weeks. I need to move back to Johannesburg by February to be with him. I can't tell him yet. He just got promoted. His lease isn't up until May. I can't ask him to give up everything. She hung up. I heard her take 3 deep breaths like she was preparing to put on a mask. Then she walked into the bathroom smiling, asking what I wanted for dinner like her entire world wasn't collapsing around her. Last night I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about all the little things that suddenly made sense. Why she's been taking extra shifts as a nurse even though she's exhausted. Why she stopped talking about our summer trip to Vancouver. Why she flinches every time her phone rings after 9 p.m. Why she started saying I love you like she was memorizing it. This morning I made a decision. I went to the bank and emptied my savings account. $8,200. Every penny from the gaming PC fund I'd been building for 3 years. When she got home from her 12-hour shift, I was waiting with an envelope. She opened it confused. Then she saw the bank statement and her face went completely white. What is this? I took a breath. Ek weet van Jupa. Ek is jammer. I know about your dad. I'm sorry. She just stared at me. Her hands started shaking. Then in Afrikaans she whispered, "Ho lankit jy wagawit." How long have you known? 3 weeks. I've been learning Afrikaans for over a year. I wanted to surprise you. She started crying. Not sad crying. Angry crying. The kind that comes from betrayal. You let me lie to you for 3 weeks? You just watched me fall apart? I didn't know how to tell you without admitting I'd been listening to your private conversations. She grabbed her keys and left. Slammed the door so hard my neighbor knocked to check if everything was okay. That was 6 hours ago. Her best friend just called me. Apparently my girlfriend's been sitting in her car outside my apartment this whole time. Too proud to come back in. Too hurt to leave. Her friend said she feels like I turned her language into a weapon. That I stole her one safe space to be vulnerable. I learned her language to bring us closer. Instead, I proved I'm exactly what her mom feared. Another American who doesn't understand that some things are more important than being right. The ring I was planning to propose with is still in my sock drawer.